You're listening to the Love Unplugged podcast, episode 128. Have you heard the news? I've launched my new OBM services. But now you may be wondering, what exactly is an OBM? And what do they do for entrepreneurs? Today I'm back with a solo show to break it all down for you. Let's take a deep dive into how I can help you grow your business, expand your team, and achieve your goals all without burnout. So without further ado, let's jump on in. Hey there, I'm your host, Jessica Fergon, and I am passionate about doing the inner work needed to reach your goals. Let me be your guide as we navigate all the fears and insecurities that surface when it's time to step outside of your comfort zone. Along with my knowledgeable guests and industry experts, I'm here to teach you how to reawaken your life purpose and passion and create the steps to turn your intentions into action. Ultimately, my goal is to empower you, to rise above those blocks holding you back, and start living a life that you are worthy and deserving of. So come on, it's time to slow down, find a comfy spot with your favorite organic tea, and get inspired. Thank you for tuning in to the Love Unplugged podcast. Hello, loves. It's been quite some time since I've done a solo show. I remember I paused self-Saturday episodes late last year to free up some of my time to focus on other aspects of my business. Doing 2 shows a week was quite a bit. It was very time consuming, but I am happy to be back one-on-one with you guys, and I think I'm going to start doing this every month. So 1 episode a month is going to be a solo show with me. So to kick off this episode, I'm going to share how I'm setting myself up like I used to. So I'm sipping on a hot cup of Wosh Wellness Think Tea because I need some major brain power today. It gives me a perfect amount of clarity and calm. I'm very caffeine sensitive, and for some reason this tea, even though it does have a level of caffeine in it, it doesn't get me all jittery. It doesn't give me the same feelings that I usually get with caffeine. And then in my diffuser, because I am obsessed with essential oils, you might remember this from my past episodes, I have Vitruvi's Pacific Blend going. So it's my all-time fave, especially for today. It's very gloomy here in Vancouver, BC right now. It's rainy, it's misty, there's lots of gloomy clouds. I love the Pacific Blend for days like this. So let's talk about today's topic. What is an OBM? What are the benefits of hiring an OBM? Let's just take a deep dive into this. But let's start at the beginning. So what exactly is an OBM? This might be something you're thinking right now. An OBM is short for Online Business Manager. Pretty simple. So they make sure that the right things are getting done at the right time by the right individuals, the right team members, in the right way. They can be a combination of an operations manager, project manager, human resource manager, tech platform expert, but also your support system. So an OBM typically oversees and manages the following areas of your business. So there's operations. So they make sure that there are effective systems, processes, technology, client experience journeys, all that good stuff in place to create a strong operational foundation for you to grow your business and team from sustainably. They oversee projects, so they help you prioritize your business goals, and then they create and manage goal-specific project plans to ensure that you remain within scope, budget, and timeline, but also so that you achieve those goals. You're moving forward in your business. That is the goal, right? With your team, they help create a structured team. They manage the hiring and terminating of employment. They create and implement hiring, onboarding, and training processes so that you know exactly what needs to be done when you bring on a new team member, when you let a team member go. And then they lead and empower your team members. So they make sure to meet with your team regularly to make sure that everybody's on track, but also to make sure that everyone feels supported. You want to promote a very healthy, enjoyable work culture within your team. And then metrics. So they help define the key metrics that you want to track in your business. They create the reporting dashboards to ensure that you know what's working and what's not working in your business. So they are essentially your second in command, and they take over that day-to-day operations, allowing you the freedom to step into a visionary role where you can focus on your zone of genius. So they take away that day-to-day managing of the mundane tasks that you're probably hating right now, and they take that away so that you can focus on creating and focus on that big picture that you have for your company. So this isn't often something experienced in entrepreneurship. I mean, if you have a business right now, you probably know that you start and you continue running your business alone, or maybe with a very, very small team, but you still find yourself very head deep in the daily operational tasks, meaning that you're spending most of your time working in your business rather than on it. You don't have a lot of time to focus on that big picture, what you ultimately want for your business. I mean, that can be very discouraging at times. All right, so now that we've covered what an OBM is, what they do, let's talk about my journey to becoming one. So if you've been here for a while, you would have been along for the ride of many pivots. You know, like I started off as a wedding blog, I pivoted to self-love and relationship love, I then pivoted to mindset and self-love for entrepreneurs, and then my most recent pivot prior to this one, which this is my final landing, I then pivoted to goal coaching. So helping entrepreneurs define their goals and create a plan to achieve them. You know, I had this idea of what I was wanting to do that combined all of my corporate experience to date, but I couldn't quite put it into words. And Goal Coach, that was the closest that I could find, but it just always felt off to me. It felt like something was missing, like the last piece of the puzzle was not quite in place yet. I truly feel like you know deep down if you've hit the mark or not, and if you need to keep digging, and I knew that I was just not there yet. And then I came across a past guest who I invited onto the podcast after a while of researching what she did and whatnot behind the scenes. And you might remember her, Ellie Rogers, from episode 121. If you haven't tuned into that one, I highly recommend hitting pause and going to listen to that one. It's such a great chat, and she's just such a wonderful human being. I highly recommend her as well. So after doing some research into what she was doing, what an online business manager was, you know, I had a light bulb moment. Okay, well, let's be serious here. It was more like a lightning strike. You know, it was the exact thing that I was looking for, but I had no idea that there was an actual term for it, right? Like when I think about my own experience, you know, I am a project manager and an director of operations, but that doesn't really translate to the online business space, right? For an entrepreneur that has a small business that's looking to grow it. You know, it just doesn't really fit in the same way as it does in a corporate setting. So online business manager was the exact term that I needed to have that lightning bulb moment, the lightning strike. It was the exact combination of my project and operations management experience. And everything just fell into place, landing me with my very first client 2 days after announcing my launch, which the doors aren't even open yet, and I still landed that first client, and it was so easy. It was such a different experience from my other launches that felt like such a struggle. And it's led me to realize that if you aren't clear on your positioning and your offerings and what you're doing and, you know, having clarity around that, like complete clarity, neither will your audience. And then nothing will ever happen. So that's where I'm at. That's kind of how I've pivoted through the years, the last 4 years. Very high level, obviously. Lots of stuff happened behind the scenes during those pivots. But let's talk about the next point. So why do you as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, need an OBM? So let's paint a picture here for you guys. Does this sound like you? So you're working long hours, you feel overwhelmed and stressed. You start your day with the best intentions. You have your list all planned out. You know you're going to rock it in the morning, but then 5 p.m. hits and you have no idea where time has gone. And your to-do list sits there mostly unchecked. You dream up the best ideas that you are so passionate about, but you know that they're not going to go anywhere because you just don't have the time, and you have no idea where to start to even make them a reality. You feel frustrated because you want help, but delegating just takes up more of your time because your business, everything that you do, lives in your head, so you feel like you need to do it all yourself. Otherwise, it's not going to get done the way that you want and need it to. You had this idea of what it would be like starting your business and how you would spend all this time creating your vision and experiencing the success you hoped for, and now you're doubting whether your dream is even possible. So if that's you, there's no shame. I totally get it. But I'm here to tell you that it's possible. You can do it. You just need a little help along the way. So I'm going to have you close your eyes and visualize this. What if you could focus your time and energy on your vision and delegate work to others and feel confident it would get done right? How would that feel? What if you had a clear roadmap detailing how you can make your incredible ideas a reality? How would that feel? What if you could feel organized and efficient and achieve the goals that you dreamed of? How would that feel? What if you had fun again and enjoyed running your business? You woke up excited to get to it because you knew you were going to be able to focus on what you love doing in your business. How would that feel? What if you could feel on top of things in your business, all the different moving pieces, and then achieve the success that you dreamed of without having to work harder and longer? How would that feel? How would you feel having a business that you loved, that felt easy and flowy, and was set up sustainably, allowing you to take it to the next level effortlessly? How would you feel? The good news, this is all possible. But what you need is a partner that cares about your business as much as you do. And that's where an OBM steps in. So you've gotten your business to where it's at today. And that in itself is worth celebrating majorly. But what's gotten you here isn't going to get you where you want to be. It's time to get you the support you need to take your business to the next level. I wholeheartedly believe that in order to grow sustainably without burning yourself out, because that is what we are trying to avoid here. I've had a major burnout and I do not wish that on anyone. You have to do it from a strong foundation. You need to have the systems in place to increase efficiency and productivity. You need to document your processes in order to elevate them, but also have them as a tool to delegate more effectively. When you have everything written down and it's all fully documented for your team to access, everything will be done accurately and consistently across your team. You need to implement the right technology that will support your processes and free up your time. And you need to know where you're headed. So you need to know, where are you going in your business? What are those goals? Which ones are the ones that you need to work on first? And then when and how are you going to implement them? How are you going to make them a reality? But most importantly, it's about freeing up your time to be the creative, to step into that visionary role where you're meant to be, and to create that business that you dreamed of, a business that you truly love. So what exactly makes me qualified to support you in your businesses? So I utilize my 10 plus years, I think it's going on 13 now, of corporate project and operations management experience, overseeing multi-million-dollar projects across multi-companies, in addition to creating the operational foundation and systems for a startup from scratch with a high level of success. So I'm a master at starting from scratch and creating systems from the ground up. I am an expert in identifying and creating detailed processes that make it easy to train team members in order to delegate tasks confidently. I leverage my skills with technology to implement automations in order to free up time and increase efficiency, but also consistency across a team. And I live for planning, prioritizing goals, creating a detailed action plan, identifying every task needed to achieve the desired outcome that you want. This is my expertise. And I'm here to share it with you guys to help you achieve the success that you dreamed of. It's about allowing you to do what you love and do best, and then have someone else do the rest. So how can we work together? So I have 3 different services, essentially levels of support available. So the first level is my clarity and strategy session. So this is for you if you're feeling lost, you have many ideas but no time to focus on them, and you're not quite sure what to do next. My 90-minute clarity and strategy sessions are designed to help you get clear and focused with a detailed roadmap on what needs to happen in your business over the next 3 months to achieve your prioritized goals. You'll have the opportunity to pick my brain on anything you're struggling with, and together we will take an in-depth look at your business, assess what's working and not working, prioritize your goals, and then have you come out of it with a 90-day roadmap giving you clear, actionable steps to achieve your prioritized goals to move you forward in your business. So what you can expect with this service is 90 minutes of uninterrupted time with me. You'll get the answers to as many questions as you can ask in 90 minutes. You can pick my brain from operations to systems. So that's processes and technology, client onboarding, offboarding, launch planning, and everything in between. A strategy session report capturing our discussion, including the Zoom meeting recording. A customized 90-day roadmap delivered to you 10 days following our session that will provide clarity and direction on your prioritized goals so you can confidently take the next steps in your business. You'll have 14 days of Slack support following the delivery of your action plan. And you'll also have a bonus 30-minute progress review call set at any point during the 90-day period to review the status of any action items and additional questions you might have. The next level is my business systemization service, which is a 90-day strategic partnership. So this is for you if you're feeling scattered and inefficient and you want to take your business to that next level, but you're not quite ready to invest in an OBM. So my business systemization service is designed to set you up with a solid operational foundation to scale your business from sustainably. So over the course of 3 months, I'm going to provide you with a business audit of your current systems, strategies, and team, identifying improvements needed, full business process documentation, clarity and prioritization of goals along with a detailed roadmap outlining the actionable steps to achieve them. So you'll come out of the 90 days with all process outlined, including the implementation of the right technology to support them effectively, in addition to having achieved the goals that we've prioritized. My goal is to streamline and simplify your business to give you the freedom to focus on your vision, take on more clients or sales without working harder, and then delegate confidently should you have a team, ensuring that you have consistency across all of your processes. So what to expect with this service is an initial call of 120 minutes of uninterrupted time with me, a full business audit of your current system, strategy, and team to complete a gap analysis and implement more effective systems and structures that will make your business more profitable and efficient. Documentation of standard operating procedures, so this is all of your business processes, and your systems to ensure consistency and efficiency within the team or even just with yourself. Technology assessment and implementation of what is required to support your business processes effectively. So the very first step is identifying the business processes and then looking at what we can implement technology-wise to support those processes and automate tasks. A business analysis report capturing our discussion and audit findings, including the Zoom meeting recording. A customized 90-day action plan delivered to you 10 days following our session that will provide clarity and direction so that you can confidently take the next steps in your business. We'll have weekly 30-minute progress review calls over a recorded Zoom meeting to make sure that you know exactly what's going on and making sure that we're hitting those milestones. So don't worry, I'm going to keep you accountable throughout the entire 90 days. You'll get 90 business days of Slack support following the delivery of your action plan. And then we'll have a partnership wrap-up call to discuss completion of the 90-day deliverables and any next steps that you want to talk about. And the last level, which is the highest level of support, is my OBM retainer service. So this is 20 hours of support per month. And this is for you if you are making 5, 6, or 7 figures but you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed running your business alone, and operations just aren't your jam. Like, you really just do not enjoy doing the day-to-day managing of your business. You want to focus on that big picture. You want to spend more time creating. So my OBM retainer service is designed to help you step into that visionary role, to focus on your zone of genius and leave the managing of the day-to-day operations, launches, projects, remote team to me, your dedicated right hand. So in order to ensure that everyone gets the VIP support that they deserve, that I want to give my clients, I limit the number of clients I work with at any given time. So with this service, this is what you can expect. So we'll have an initial call, about 2 to 3 hours of uninterrupted time with me, where we'll take a deep dive into your business. You'll receive weekly progress reports to keep you up to date with progress made across your business and team. And then we'll have monthly strategy sessions to define next goals and steps. I will oversee 3 areas of your business. So the operations management, project management, and the team management. So within operations management, you'll have a full business audit of your current system, strategy, and team. I'll define, document, and perform regular audits of your standard operating procedures. So this is your business processes and systems. I'll create the business systems to increase efficiency and productivity across your team. There'll be a technology assessment and implementation of whatever is required to support your business processes effectively. I will identify and create process and system automations, and will monitor metrics and analysis. So within project management, we'll define what your goals are, and I'll create goal-specific project plans in your project management CRM. If you don't currently have one, we will set you up with one. We'll assign tasks with clear deadlines, manage the team to meet the deadlines, and produce quality of work. And then I will make sure that we remain within scope, budget, and timeline. With your team management, I'll help create a team structure and organizational chart. I'll develop the hiring process, the new employee onboarding and training process. I will manage the hire, onboarding, and training of new team members or contractors. I'll establish a team meeting schedule, and then I'll lead and empower team members, meeting with them weekly. So if you're ready to take the next steps, but you're not quite sure what level of support you need, let's jump on a call. Let's have a chat and discuss where you're currently at in your business, what you're struggling with, and what your goals are. We'll then determine exactly which service level is best for you and what you need at this time specifically. So doors officially open May 31st, so Monday, May 31st, 2021. But I have something extra special for those that contact me prior to May 31st. So I am offering an early bird promo, but it expires May 31st. So here's the promo details. With my clarity and strategy session, which is $497, you'll receive $200 off. That's a saving of $200. With my business systemization service, it is valued at $3,750 for 3 months. So that is $1,250 a month, and I'm giving you your first month free. So you are saving $1,250 off of the business systemization service. Now with my OBM retainer service, that is 20 hours a month. That's the number of hours that I am including in that service at this time. And my fee is $75 an hour. So that is $1,500 a month for whatever length of time that you choose. But I'm giving the first month free. So that is a savings of $1,500. So this is insane savings, you guys. You definitely do not want to miss out. So again, this offer expires May 31st. So if you are interested, if you're ready to get started, if you want to have a chat to learn more about it, to see if this is the right fit for you, just send me an email, jessica@projectloveco.com. And let's just chat. But then that locks in the pricing, right? So if you contact me before the 31st of May, you will lock in that pricing. So let's get started. Let's take your business to the next level. Let's start achieving those goals. If not now, then when? All right, so that wraps up my first solo show of 2021. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, you guys. I am just so excited to be back with you one-on-one. So have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm Jessica, and thanks for tuning in today to Love Unplugged, the podcast. If there are any questions or topics you'd love answered on the show, head on over to www.projectloveco.com and share your request with me. If you haven't yet, go to iTunes and subscribe, rate, and review this podcast and share it with a loved one. Your feedback means the world to me, and the community we've created is what fuels our discussions here. After all, this is all for you. Join me next time for another unplugged conversation.